are the digital sound bites?
What now?
Why are the digital sound bites not like they used to be?
Are they changing?
I can't scrub through the timeline.
Hey, does anybody know what the three
I haven't
kind?
decided one. Damn.
So you
Let's
can't
see, we got
scrub through, you gotta
Thanksgiving.
just plug it in.
It's just
I'll look at it. I'll look at it.
it might be because I'm using my audio for something else.
I got one. What about
Go ahead.
Chevy Chase movies?
What's
No.
going on? Chevy Chase movies. Let's get off movies.
I know, but it's a good one. Chevy
Yeah, but it's
Chase.
a holiday. We can do Thanksgiving
All right,
stuff.
what's the
Let's
best?
do,
What is the best?
sides.
Is there a Thanksgiving movie? Like, do y'all know about Thanksgiving movies? Like, are
There's
there
only
any
one,
Thanksgiving?
and I mentioned it in the chat.
Yeah.
That's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's hands down the best Thanksgiving movie
Okay,
for an
well,
adult.
then
For adults.
All right, well, that wins. That wins. Let me see. I'm just trying to look through the news to see if there's a thing that might be a top three. What's your top three vaccines?
What?
What's your top three Matthew McConaughey governor moments? Let's see. What are the top
Beto!
three most disgusting
Beto!
thing?
What?
Beto.
What'd you say, Chris?
Beto threw his hand in the ring, or his hat in the ring. He's going to be running for governor. He announced that yesterday.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Beto O'Rourke.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see.
I'm a fan.
What are your three
Is
favorite?
Matthew McConaughey?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
I got it.
Yet.
What are your favorite
Top-
three Tucker Carlson moments?
Top three ways.
Ugh. Those make me want to vomit.
Top three ways you like to prepare potatoes.
Get the fuck
Oh,
out of
he-
here.
Actually, I do have a top three. Hey, do y'all watch?
So
Shark Tank?
1, 2, 3.
Hey.
There's 4 of us. So
You know how many ways there are to cook a potato, though?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
no,
I mean, we could do
that's
sides,
weak.
like the top
no.
sides.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Like that.
Yeah.
Did you
know,
guys-
Thanksgiving
Sides and
All right.
Thanksgiving.
We're leading
All right,
into
the
the
top
holiday. You know,
All right, fine. The top sides. I
It's
just
just
figured we would say that for next weekend when it is actual Thanksgiving week.
Well, we got to talk about that. Let's look at the schedules. Everybody pull up their schedules because I'm going to be
Work
working that
Monday.
week. Yeah, I got to work Monday.
Okay. All right. So do we need to postpone it? Do we need to take the week off?
Yeah, I mean,
Take a week off?
we could do that. Let me look at it. Hold up. Let me find out.
Well, then, if that's the
week
case,
off.
let's make this the Thanksgiving special while we take a week off.
We could. I mean,
We're
if it
taking
works
is
with people's
Thanksgiving
schedule,
next
though,
week?
Yeah, Thanksgiving's
Um,
next week.
you know, we could do a Thursday.
Well, I'll be honest
That's
because next
Thanksgiving.
Tuesday I got to fly out to wherever to El Paso. So
Hold on.
next Tuesday I
I'm
got to
talking
fly
about-
out to El Paso. So it'd be cool.
I'm
be cool
talking
if I could
about
see-
what is the date? The 15th today. Today's the 15th. The next one will be the 22nd.
It's Thanksgiving.
We can do
It's the
extra-
time when the settlers
Chris.
came and took the land
Hey.
from the Indians.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go hard tonight. Do you have another podcast after this, Chris?
No.
No.
Let's go hard tonight and make it a Thanksgiving
Oh, I
two-part
love it.
special.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds great. You're so smart.
And the Indians,
Producer,
we actually
what a
We'll call
producer.
Native Americans now, which
Mhm.
a lot has changed because now there are no Native American. Well, there
What am I
shouldn't be
doing?
any
My
Native
TV's on
Americans
and everything, guys. Why didn't you tell me my TV's
as the
on? Yeah.
as the what you call it, mascots.
Y'all gotta yell at me like I yell at Troy. If my TV's on, yell at me and say, "What, dude? What the fuck? Your TV's on?"
I just assumed it
Dude,
was
your TV's
Troy's
on.
TV.
I'm glad that you care. I'm glad that you care about this show so much that you would leave your TV on. That's like the most
Hey,
terrible.
my TV's on. Mavericks game starts in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, the Mavs ain't doing too bad, huh?
They're not. They're middle of the road, I would say.
Yeah.
They're not as good as I
have
want
Valley
them to
Sports,
be.
so I don't get to watch the Mav games. So.
I don't have Valley Sports either. It's on NBA TV tonight
Nice.
Oh, really?
because they're playing the Nuggets.
It's a long season. That's the thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like it. It's only 82 game season, but there's a lot
When
of
you
them.
play 2 games a week, that's a long season, bud.
Exactly, man. So we'll get ourselves in the right position when it starts to matter. Ooh, there she is, Dallas. Can we hear what Dallas's hottest cheerleader has to say about the big win this weekend, please? Ooh, exclusive.
He just muted himself.
Yeah, he did. It's okay. She didn't want to. Maybe we'll get her on next time. It's a hard get.
You guys want to talk about that game?
I would love to talk about that game.
Let's just start there.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh. We talked about it on the show, the football show, A Good Day for Football. We were talking about how this is the get right game, and how get right can you get in a game? Holy crap.
Well, it was overdue because the Denver game was El Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I was on mute, but she yelled, "How about them Cowboys?"
Ooh, damn. It's all right.
Well, we can do it later.
It's okay. I got it on. Well, don't worry about that. Anyway,
he's got a clip of it. And
I got a clip of it. Don't worry about it. It was another time, another place, another year. Anyway, so yes, that was amazing. I think we are getting, like I said, getting on the right track for the march towards the playoffs, right? And it's cool, man. It's cool. Like when I just had lunch with my girlfriend's parents for the first time. Her dad is diehard Giants fan, and he took us to the Star to have lunch at the Star. I thought that was pretty cool, and I feel like I'm like a much cheerful like football fan whenever the Cowboys are doing well. So it's like I am goodwill towards all NFC East. I'm here for you, Troy, as a Washington fan. I'm here for you, Leon, as a Giants fan. We all come together. Like when the Cowboys are on top and winning, man, I just want all of us to prosper.
I do not understand this concept that you're saying that's coming out of your mouth. Because I went to go get an inspection on my car, and I had on a Cowboys hat, and I was just chilling. And the guy at Meineke was, doing
why are people always trying to try you?
They were doing some pretty awesome customer service that he was dealing with.
Oh,
and
okay.
My car's old, right?
Yeah.
So there's always a chance that they could be real jerks about it and not pass it. Except that it's a diesel, so it only costs $7.
Nice.
And they just do a safety inspection. So, like, my car has a check engine light on, but it's just for something that only would affect the engine in like 30-degree weather.
Whoa.
So this little tiny short guy comes out and he's going to do the inspection, and he's like, you may have to move the seat up. That's what he told the guy. And he walked out there, and I was like, oh yeah, the seat doesn't actually move up. it's like almost all as far back as it'll go back like another inch, but it won't stay in the forward position past that. So like if you move it forward,
it'll slide back
into that same position. He's this short guy, and it's pretty far back. I've got more legs than the rest
most,
of my body.
yeah, than most people.
Yeah,
and you're a long-legged mother effer.
And I was like, he might have some problems. I was like, the seat doesn't go forward, and it's a stick. So,
oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway, he was all talking about how he's an Eagles fan.
The worst fans on the planet.
Yeah. And but he was saying the same thing you were saying, this NFC camaraderie thing, so he's just about the NFC whenever his team's doing bad.
Okay. See, I'm like when I'm the opposite of that. Because when we're doing bad, I want scorched earth. I'm like, fuck the NFC East. I want everybody to be bad.
Here's the thing about the NFC
I was so mad that Troy's team did as well as it did last year. Like I hated that. That was the worst.
What are you talking about? Did well last year's NFC East sucked.
Yeah, but
that's like saying
they were the king of the shit heap.
Okay, well that's like saying you're the tallest short person. It don't mean shit. So thank you.
What you're saying is that as long as my team is doing good, I don't feel bad rooting for other teams.
Yeah, no. It's not necessarily about rooting for them, but I don't hate them anymore. You know what I mean? The hate level goes down whenever I'm on top and like ruling. I don't care as much. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, yeah, get your wins. It's fine as long as you don't, fuck with us.
Well, I think that's going to come back to bite you because NFC East historically. Overall, historically has had good football teams. However, in the last decade, there's only been one team worth anything the whole season. So,
yep,
this is the Cowboys' year to be the top of the NFC East. And you
Dude.
should still have venom and hate in your heart.
Yep, piss and
For
vinegar.
the Eagles.
Coming from the
Especially
Good
for the
Vibes
Eagles.
Yeah.
podcast.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to dumb it down. I don't want to get into, and I don't want to belabor over statistics, okay? Because I'm such on a different level that if I start breaking out,
You think big picture. You're a big picture
I'm going to
guy.
dumb it down. I'm going to dumb it down for you guys. Okay. Here are the teams that I've never hated. The Browns, never hated them. Chargers, never really hated them. The Jets, the Bills, I felt sorry for them, but I never really hated them because I was like, oh, you guys suck so bad. Bengals, yeah, no, I think there is some very vitriol for like the Niners and the Eagles, the Detroit Lions. Oh my God, for a minute they was giving me grief, dude. Everybody in the NFC East, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially like teams like that, like, you know, like when a team is going to, for the second time in their franchise, not win one game the whole season, like, how can you hate that team? I mean, you just like,
exactly.
You got to feel bad for those guys.
I was glad
I remember
the Lions got a tie.
The tie, at least
yesterday.
a tie.
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather get a tie
Do that.
or get that one win? You know, like
Win. They want the win.
Oh my God, the one win, bro. That's not
gotta
even a
get that
question.
win, man. You got to get that win.
You got to get that one unnecessary roughness Texas State football win. You know what I mean? You can't have a season full of losses and a tie. You got to go for the win. That's not how the story ends.
Yeah, I hope they get that win like at the last game, and you know, like make it as dramatic as possible because that's the only thing that's really making that interesting.
Yeah. Now there was a point where at some point you saw a Super Bowl and you kind of rooted for somebody. Do you remember the first time you rooted for the New England Patriots and you realized how stupid that was?
No, I never did.
You never rooted for the England Patriots?
No,
well, when they first got into it, you didn't root
for me. Like I've always been like Cowboys. I have some nostalgia, love for like the Raiders. Just goes back to my childhood. Other than that, though, it's all Cowboys. I never really. I mean, I definitely have some mad respect for what they were able to accomplish for the Patriots way, for Tom Brady, especially for Tom Brady. I think he is, you know, he's definitely a Mount Rushmore athlete. You know, if they redid that, you remember that cartoon, best cartoon, one of my favorite cartoons growing up was like this sports coalition. Like superhero, fucking
All-Stars.
Captain Planet stuff. Yeah, okay, that's what it's called. All Stars.
Wayne Gretzky,
Yeah,
something like that.
Wayne Gretzky, Bo
Michael
Jackson.
Jordan, Bo Jackson.
Jordan.
Fuck yes. And so that was a squad.
And Bo Jackson covered both two sports. So
Two sports.
it was like all the sports.
And they had weapons designed to cater to their sports abilities. So if you recreated that, you know, I think that he'd definitely be one of those representatives for sure.
Yeah, I think I didn't ever feel bad for the Bills until way after the fact when I realized it was going to be a long time before they went back to the Super Bowl after they went 4 years in a row and never won. And as an adult, as a grown up, I thought I've looked back on that time and been like, man. I
experienced it. I'll tell you what, though, I got to, you know, when they say you never want to look back to those moments and be like, man, I wish I like went to a pep rally or I would, you know, I mean, I did all the shit, dude. I went to the parade after we won the Super Bowl. I went to Bill Bates's ranch before playoff games for pep rallies, bro. Like I was immersed in like,
how couldn't you not be
Dallas Cowboys culture? Like at that time, I got lucky. Like my friend's mom was really into it, so she would just like take us to all those places, and it was great. Good
dude,
times.
Man. I mean, and they're all around here too. Haven't you met some of the Cowboys players? Like I met Tony Dorsett, Emmett Smith,
Charles Haley,
Michael Irvin, Charles Haley, Drew Pearson, Moose, Gerald Moose. Who's that Air Force guy? Tall white guy. Chad Hennings.
Yep.
I met him.
Nice.
Rocket Ishmael. Dude, it's dope.
I've met Tony Romo.
Tony Casillas.
I peed right next to Tony Romo, dude. True story. Tony Romo and
Did you touch his hand?
They were going out and we was at Sneaky Pete's and they showed up. And then I was like, oh man, that's crazy that they're here. But they took him to a back room, right? Where nobody can see him. So I go to the restroom and it's just me in there. And I'm like singing, I can let my hair down. I can see it. And then the door opens and it's him. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I gave Josh Hamilton some cocaine in the Londoner bathroom.
Oh, I was gonna say I remember what happened there. I think I saw that video, it went viral.
Yeah.
That was me. Sorry.
Sorry about that, guys.
I got to stand by Tony. Well, I was his security because he was dating that reporter chick that he married, and I was working security for the Plano football games. And I got to stand by him for 30 minutes. We talked. It's when Jason Campbell was our quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about pretty much the Redskins the whole time. He's actually a really nice guy. I like Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Well, I will say this about Tony Romo. One time he mean mugged me, dude.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is it after y'all took a piss together?
Nah, dude. Check this out. So then we met a second time, right?
Ooh.
And
it
was at a golf tournament,
you.
bro. It was at a golf tournament. I had my ladies there, and I was kind of like the observer of the ladies. So I didn't think that they knew that I was like, part of the program.
Sir, I'm the driver, sir.
Yeah, and so he gets there, right, and he's ready to tee off, but before he does that, some other people he gets there before everybody, and he sits down and he's having a beer, and then the people come up and they walk up and they're talking, right? They're talking, and they had mentioned something, and I kind of butt in and said something, and Tony Romo just kind of give me this look of, "Were we even talking to you?" And I was like,
"You don't remember me? We crossed streams."
Guy. Right. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that one kind of hurt my feelings.
And you just walk away?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what can I do? Like, I'm not going to throw like a stack of like $100 bills at him and be like, "Bitch, I don't."
You don't have a business. You don't have a business card. Here's my business card.
Hey guys, no, really, like I can talk. I'm important. Like,
yeah, seriously.
Listen, like I kind of own the brewery. Okay,
Michael Jordan. I've told my Michael Jordan story.
Yeah, nobody cares about your Michael Jordan story.
Golly.
You little privileged fuck. You didn't get your goddamn autograph.
Tell me about Michael Jordan. Have you heard this, Chris?
Yes, we've all heard it. He's told it on the podcast.
You can reference episode, I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. We'll get our guys on it.
Episode 30 something.
Yeah. Darn, man. I've never told that Tony Romo story out loud because it was so embarrassing.
Good. I hope he listens and feels
now
bad.
It's out there.
Yeah, well,
it's out there in the universe.
I got well, I wouldn't say cussed. I got a hey man, I'm with my family.
Oh yeah, you told this story.
Yeah.
Now I'll say this. That never
go.
That never gets old to me. Tell me that one again.
Scolded?
Please tell me how.
You ever got scolded by your freaking
soul?
No, I was literally reading his book though. That's the thing that's crazy about it because we were on that trip. It was an Anaheim. Yeah, and I was reading his book on the bus and on the plane and shit. And I see him at the hotel one morning before we go out and leave. We're about to get on our bus or whatever. And I see him like, "Hey, mankind." maybe it's my tone. Maybe it's the way I said it. "Hey, mankind." And he looked at me. He's like, "Man, I'm with my fucking family." Well, he didn't say family. I always throw the fucking in there. Maybe he didn't.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't say that, but he said, "I'm with."
Well, then that's when you say, "Awesome,
with my family, man."
Great. Introduce me. Is this the little one?
Can I get 5 minutes off? Do I have to be on all the time? 24/7? Literally, I'm at the hotel and I have to be mankind for you, buddy.
Hey, and then that's when you're like, man.
Did you say all that, bro?
No. I went into his psyche. I went into his psyche there for a moment and just kind of brought it out.
You ripped your little heart out, bro.
Dude,
did you finish the book?
I feel like you were projecting.
I did. I read the book and I just, I get it, man. That was a weird time in his life and like he was experiencing celebrity at all time. Like he was talking, like in the book, he actually talks about going to like an amusement park with his family. And because he's mankind, they like make him go to the front of the line. And like, he's like, no, it's cool. I'm good. We're just chilling. A lot of people don't usually recognize me. So I'm just like trying to be like a normal whatevs. But they're like, no, go to the front. They bring him all the way to the front of the line and try to get him on this ride. And he's too big for it. So he's embarrassing.
Another thing
didn't even ride the ride.
That was the first edition. In the second edition, there's a prologue and he talks about this fucking kid in a hotel in Orange County came up and just fucking trying to bother him, and he's like, "Enough with this."
Yeah, I'm done.
That's in the second edition reprint.
Mhm.
You know, the paperback.
Maybe you should have led with like, "Hey, I just read your book."
Yeah.
Like then I'd have been like, "Oh, well, at least you're of value to me." Okay, what'd you think? You know,
Yes. I should have.
you just straight up wanted you wanted a free ride. You need to be like, "Hey, I just paid $150."
Is anybody good at that? Like the off the cuff shit, like in the moment, or are you the type that like freezes?
Bro, I told you,
like deer in headlight.
No, I'm down. I'm down.
Oh, bro, no, I told you my Darren Woodson story.
I fucking should have said this. I should have done that. I should have did this. Man, I'm not.
Hey, I told you my Darren Woodson story, right? And I told you the
Darren Woodson. Yes.
Yeah, man. Like,
like that awkwardness, or like you feel like some, you know what I mean? Like the Tony Romo story you told, like that moment, where like you had the
end,
effort
the shot
to be like, boom, I got something for that. You know what I mean? And like either turn it and make it like a fun thing, or like be able to like come back at somebody. You know what I mean? Those spur of the moments, like. I'm better if I have a little time, at least a little time, not a lot.
Hey, well, I mean, you feel it, you know, you just feel the room, you know, you feel the flow. Yeah. You kind of know your place, which it's also kind of awkward too, is because I'm like, man, even if I was just a regular person, would I even want to talk to some of these people either? You know?
No, that's why you don't do it. You just leave people alone. You treat them like they're regular people.
Like you did,
and you don't want to talk to regular people.
Like you did.
What if the whole time I'm just
no, because you're just like, hey, I like your stuff. It was great. Nice to meet you. We'll take a picture. Cool. See ya.
Yeah,
like
but that's a comedy show, dude. This is like out in the open. I think I once saw like oh gosh, it was at the Formula One deal. It was in this really swank tent. I'm just humble bragging, but it was like not T-Pain. Oh no, it wasn't definitely anyways, I don't know. Come back to me. It was somebody famous. And he was like, "Nah, dude, I ain't having it." And I was like, "Dang."
Like having you just like talk to him or what?
Oh, well, yeah, dang. I want to say it wasn't Chameleonaire. Shoot, what's another cat from the South?
Soldier Boy?
No. Okay,
Big
regardless.
Lil Flip.
I think it might have been Lil Flip. I think that's exactly who it might have been.
Lil
Flip.
Little Scrappy. Little Scrappy.
Lil
Flip. Okay,
Little Boozy.
Yeah, it was one of them. It was
Lil
one of them.
I love Lil Boosie.
Little Dirt.
Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, be that as it may,
Lil Wayne.
yeah, you just you take the shot. You know.
Birdman.
Oh, Kevin Hart, bro. Hey, when I met Kevin Hart in the
damn,
Las
bro,
Vegas,
you met a lot of people.
Yeah, well, no, he was in the casino, dude, and he was doing his thing, and dude, he was all tripping, and I was like, man, I gotta go meet this guy. Like, I can't let this opportunity, like, and some people from Miller, because he was at the $5,000, $10,000 tables, and so I'm gonna come, but he was being himself, and you know, some cats from Miller Coolers engaged him first, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what he does here. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, they're kind of laughing, they're talking it up. They just took a picture with him. Here's my end. Boom, walked up, and I was like, hey, what's up, Kevin? Can I take a picture? He's like, yeah. And it was just crazy because I was like, man, I've never met anybody my height that is successful as you, bro. And so hopefully we had like a thing.
You never met Muggsy Bugs?
Never met Muggsy Bogues. Never met
Kevin Hart. You met Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart is the same. Him and I are the same exact height. I mean, mind you, he's jacked beyond all get out. But it was really cool. I was just like, man, thank you so much for not like sticking a dagger in my heart. Now, was he arrogant? Yeah. I was like, hey man, thanks for representing Miller Lite. He's like, hey man, you just write them checks, and I will represent whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
He's like, just give me that check.
Give me that cheddar.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, so
give me that cheddar. That cheddar.
It was cool.
What is a product that you wouldn't endorse? Is there any product that one of you guys would not endorse?
Popeye's chicken.
Probably things that I could.
I mean, I'm a boycott kind of a person, so like that list would be pretty long for me, to be honest, I guess, if I really thought about it. But what about you guys?
Boycotting them.
No, you would no matter, there's no amount of money that I can offer you to be the spokesperson for this product.
Taco Bell taco seasonings.
You would not ever, no matter how much money.
No.
Really?
No, I have a horror story.
Oh,
No.
okay. No, yeah.
Okay, well, that's I can already smell it.
Mhm.
Oh God, please tell me it's not duty. Okay. See, like Megan the Stallion rocking a Popeye's chicken. That's why I said that, because I'm like, Megan the Stallion is literally twerking on
Popeye's
Popeye's
chicken is
chicken.
good.
Yes, Popeye's
I
chicken
know,
is
but
real good.
before she was doing all that, like I was eating Popeye's chicken, and now to know that she's all dancing.
Well,
in the back.
they didn't start that. Like McDonald's, I think
That
McDonald's is the one that
shit.
started that, where they started doing like signature meals. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Dude, that's like the new
What?
thing. Like, I mean,
the Tyler Scott meal.
Yeah,
We
It's
put,
like,
we put
I
2
do
more
that.
pickles on a Big Mac and call it the Tyler Scott meal.
no, yeah, but there was like a saying you're supposed to say like at the window.
what if like the ultimate
did,
like sponsorship? Like,
Can you berserker this or some weird shit like that?
That's it. In and out.
No,
The monster.
it's a
Or
monster. Yeah.
like what's got to be like the pinnacle like sponsorship item? Is it Rolex? Like, has anybody ever been sponsored by Rolex?
Anybody
shit.
that's been like Daniel Craig, James Bond, I'm sure he has probably like the most high end kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
I know people. There's celebrities that go over to Japan and like shell out for their high end luxury brands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
David Beckham, he
Oh,
became
yeah.
like a fashion model while he was still playing soccer and after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real high end stuff, when you get
Fancy.
into like the
Fancy.
Right.
Like
But
me,
what about Michael
um,
Douglas? Is he up there in that? I would say Bradley Cooper would be up there.
Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
Well, Matthew McConaughey, I mean, that Lincoln commercial ain't cheap, right?
Yeah, or John
No.
Hamm does voiceover work for fucking everybody.
Yeah, and what was
Like-
the
That's so smart. Like he basically was doing job interviews every week on the show Mad Men. It's like, here's what I would sound like selling your product. Do you want to fucking hire me? Great.
Yeah.
LeBron James is doing GM General Motors stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So
Do you think they give him
you
a
see,
free
he
car?
came out with his own.
They
Oh
did.
my God, dude. Are
he
you
got,
kidding
his own
me?
he got the
fitness-
Hummer before everyone else.
They're probably like, here's cars for you and your family.
He has his
Like,
own
there you
fitness,
go.
like at home fitness machine. LeBron
And
James.
Shaq does the most.
LeBron James. Yeah, he does.
Did
Shaq.
you guys see the one
He
where
bought Reebok.
He got Kenny and
He owns some
Somebody-
Popeye or some
Papa John's?
Papa John's.
the thing where he brought in Kenny and Ernie from the TNT show, and they're in the newest the General Insurance commercials.
Oh yes, I did see that. That's fucking
that's a
awesome.
good, that's a good commercial.
That's great
That
stuff.
was a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
The General. Off-brand insurance.
I like listening to Shaq talk about his endorsement deals.
Like, it just doesn't seem like real insurance.
It
It
is.
seems like the biggest scam in the
He's
world.
pretty damn smart.
I've used it. I've had it before.
Mhm.
Really? Is it,
Yeah,
is it that
it's
good?
fine. No, it's just cheap.
Liberty.
And that's why he's like, whenever I first got my first car, I had to go get insurance, and the only people that would insure me were the General. So that's why I still do that thing. And then he talks about how some mom came up to him and it's like, how dare you charge that much money for shoes for kids?
Mhm.
And so he went to Walmart, and now the Shaq brand is in all the Walmart. It's the cheapest basketball shoes you can get.
Until they try to fuck him. And he said, hell no.
Well,
You
there
ain't
you
fucking
go.
me, Walmart. Pulled this shit. Bought Nike, or sorry, Reebok. And he'll be coming out with his new shoes soon. If not already.
Reebok was for sale for sure because they got
That's right.
some issues, brand issues for
Mhm.
sure.
So that's what I think. I think it's cool that he uses his money
I
to be like
thought
more like
Shaq bought Reebok.
philanthropic, but for a profit. It's not total, you know what I mean? But it's still good for just the world and good. I think he makes. It's like almost like Magic Johnson did that too for a long time. He did that with movie theaters. He
He
had his
bought
own.
those, yeah.
He had his own like
AMC branch of
yeah.
I think AMC ended up buying all of those
Mhm.
Magic Johnson theaters, but
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, it was huge. I mean, especially like the African American community is is a big percentage of the
theater
movie
chains
going
would
population.
they would not run theaters in urban neighborhoods. And
Mhm.
so he's like, I'll do it.
Yep. Now we do it.
Yeah, that's how we do up here.
That's how we do over here. We do it.
So
We do it now. Ready to start the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
To all the haters and naysayers out there who said we'd never make it to episode 70, well, we did it, baby. It's a Thanksgiving Day special. Welcome to Good Vibes with Chris, Dean, Jorge, and Troy.
Fuck the naysayers, they don't mean a thing.
That's right.
On this week's episode, we
that
have
was a prelim then.
This is episode 70. Holy shit.
the Thanksgiving special.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Thanksgiving special.
Dun, dun, dun.
18 sounds. The 18 theme song is
We're
so good.
celebrating Thanksgiving, the time when the settlers came and took all that land from the Native Americans.
Super Turkey.
For the first time.
All right. So,
Did y'all ever do
episode
Super Turkey?
70.
Hold on, Dean's got a point.
Episode 70. The word of the day is ornery.
Ornery.
Yeah,
You
Ornery.
ornery son, bitch.
correct. That is a correct term. Usage of the word ornery. Bad-tempered and combative is the definition. Used in a sentence, his ornery determination drove him to get back on the court following 2 injuries.
Or if he had a problem with his medulla oblongata.
He's ornery.
He's an ornery alligator.
But Mama said,
There you
He's
go.
ornery because he got bad all them teeth.
Yeah, I need to go out. I just got a treat, so I need to go get some orneries.
Okay.
that was
What? Did I say something?
terrible. That was terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Ornery. Ornery.
Ornery.
Yeah, you just basically, that's an
Ornery.
adjective, so you just call
Ornery.
people ornery.
Yeah, you ornery son, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
awesome.
was good. I'm sorry. That was good.
What's the orneriest you've ever been?
Ooh.
Mm.
When I was watching that one movie, it actually wasn't even a movie; it was a series
I
on Showtime.
I don't know, man. I try to keep that in check, but I have been ornery in the past. And one time, I would say alcohol was involved, so I wasn't driving my own car, and I was in the passenger seat of my truck, and I was feeling very ornery, and I punched the windshield, and it didn't shatter, but it pretty much shattered. There's like about this big of a spider crack. And I didn't think I
Remember what you were
punched it
mad
that
about?
hard. I didn't think I punched it that hard, but I punched it. And it was like immediately, and I was like, "Oh
The
my
front
god!"
windshield?
Huh? Yeah, the front
Front-
windshield.
Do you remember what you were mad about?
I was TJ involved. I know that he was driving me home, and I think I was yelling at him. And I was really mad. And I punched
Oh my gosh,
my own windshield.
Jesus! Yeah,
man.
yeah. You guys,
I don't try to do. I used to do that stuff when I was a lot younger. Like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I'd like kick doors and like
Oh, Jesus Christ.
break stuff when I was angry.
oh God,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen-
So I try to like not do that in my adult life, and I definitely
Give me some to break.
I don't do that normally or usually anymore. You know, like I haven't done that.
Yep.
I guess. Is what I'm
I've
saying.
seen you be ornery for fun, like
I-
to amuse
Yes.
yourself.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
I-
You are an
think-
ornery son, bitch.
I think that's probably when I've been my orneriest is just to out of straight up boredom,
Spite. Oh, okay.
and just not spite, but just like to amuse myself.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm gonna be a character. I'm just gonna sit in this character, this
Yeah.
ornery kind of jackass asshole.
Yeah.
Person.
See what
I'm just-
happens. Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
you. I've seen you going.
I'm just gonna sit in that for a minute.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just, but mostly, I think it's mostly just to amuse myself because I think
Oh, it
it's,
is. It usually is.
funny.
But I
It's-
love
it's
that
like-
because you're never afraid to invite the room into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're never afraid, like in that moment, to be like, this is just for me, but everybody, check this out, and everybody's
Yeah.
just like, what?
And I think it's part of like I've been called a sarcastic person a lot of times, especially when I've been working with the same group of people for a long time. I'll say things so straight faced but sarcastically that they can't tell if I'm being real or not.
Yeah.
And I think that also transfers over to whenever I'm either really sarcastic or ornery. If I'm being ornery, no one knows, like, oh, that's actually, he's just jerk.
Yeah.
But it's mostly, it's just
It's a slippery slope though. Like I used to live in that too.
Oh yeah. I mean, you'll get it. You'll get
Man.
it. I mean,
I said something.
It's a karma thing.
Yeah, one thing that
right
sticks with me. I told this kid. I think I probably said it. I don't know if I've said it on here. I've told some of y'all before, but it's like the moment where I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? I told this kid that he just sucked at life. At life, you suck at life.
Yes.
Suck at life. A child based someone's kid. Because at the time I didn't realize, I didn't realize, like, man, like, because now, like, I feel it. Now I totally fucking feel like a teacher on some level. You know what I mean? There's so many kids that come through, and then I realize that, like, that's someone's kid. They're sending him to me to make sure he's safe at work. You know what I mean? And then I say something like that to him. I just was like, fuck. Totally different environment.
You destroyed him.
But it's,
Did you ever apologize to him?
Oh, yeah, I did almost immediately, but it didn't. Like like I was saying, like, it's more like I immediately felt bad about it, but it took me many years to, like, really kind of fully stop doing it and, like, come to terms with it and, like, understand, like, where I was what I was trying to do versus what you know what I mean, like. And I see other people do it. Like, that's a hard thing to do when you're, like, in that position, to try to get people to do something without crossing lines when you're frustrated or when they do things that are absolutely insane. Like, you really have to be patient, and that's really hard sometimes.
Yeah, you're imprinted on that kid forever. Because
I probably am, dude, for sure.
Asshole.
I will remember that. I mean, there's stuff that I remember, old managers and bosses telling me when I was a kid that I'm like, fuck, I'll never do that to somebody. And then, you grow up and then you end up doing it. But you know what I mean? Like, it just happens. Oh, yeah. You got to do it in order to be like, oh yeah, I shouldn't do that sometimes, with some things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be ornery to get the job done.
Yeah.
Episode 70. We've had some ornery moments to get here, and we've got here, and it's awesome. And now we're like, wow. That's the beautiful thing about what we do. I love it. Like, we towards the end of a season, we really get in our groove, and, like, we finally, like, fall into, like, a new format, and we have, like, a new format by the end of the season.
And then we come back and
then change it up,
scratch it all.
We don't follow a format on this show.
Yes and no.
It's a little bit of a formula. It's loose.
Yeah, it's a little loose, a little loosey goosey.
Loosey goosey.
But, we don't want to lose anybody. You know what I mean? At the same point in time, and we hope that you guys follow along, and we hope that you guys are loving our staples that what we have now. With the talk of the week and the news break. And
speaking of, can we get to that? I'm excited.
You already ready to get into it? Let's get into it. We gotta wait for Jorge to come back. Yeah, we gotta wait for Jorge to come back. I want to talk about Secession while we do that. We're talking a little TV sex.
Are you finished? Are you caught up all the way?
I am caught up. I know a new episode probably came out this week. I haven't seen that. I don't know when it comes out.
Episode comes out on Sundays.
Is it on Sundays? So I'm probably an episode behind now, but
I have not started the third season.
Yeah, it's such an amazing show, man. Like, the performances are absolutely insane. They're so good. And I just love just, like, people are funny, man. And, like, Greg is a great character because he just is. He's
my favorite.
He just goes with it, man. Like,
because he has no business at all being there, and yet he somehow finagled his way into, like, the upper echelons from
executive assistant, like, crazy.
Like, it was a BS title. I love the episodes where he's working at the where he's working at the what do you call
The parks.
Yes, the parks.
Like at the very beginning of his character story, yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, wow, you look at that dude, and then you take him all the way to being like questioned on Capitol Hill. It's like,
and
holy crap.
He's like this little sponge that just absorbs and intakes, and he
uses
like,
it.
Yeah,
he learns.
He immediately gleans to the worst parts of all of those people and like become like he like that internalizes into him. So he was like this kid that was lucky to get a summer job.
Keeps his like innocence and is like, oh shucks, you know?
Right? Yeah, like now
the whole time.
It's. I think that eventually it will be. You know, he'll be the best. He'll be
win somehow. Somehow he'll he'll be the Joffrey. Not the Joffrey. Sorry, he'll be the kid in the wheelchair.
He catches breaks constantly. He's just catching a break. I think he's
Tom is actually my favorite character. And I love how they're together all the time. You know what I mean? They're like, I just love him because he knows of his position in the family. He knows his position in his relationship, and so he uses Greg as just like his whipping boy. Like, just like, I'm going to fuck with you the whole time I know you, your whole existence. You don't know what's what. It's just like you were talking about, whether you don't know if someone's joking or if they're being serious. He does that to an insane level. And
because he's serious all the time, and he only pulls back whenever he thinks that he may have stepped the line, crossed the line,
or he's revealed that it's true.
Yeah. And I love that because he feels like he's like, Greg's just like me, but Greg's not just like him. Greg is better than him already. Yeah. And he has like a bloodline into it where Tom's just married in. Mm-hmm. So like, but he's imprinting all these habits that he's picked up onto Greg, but Greg doesn't need those. Yeah. But it's a very funny, their scenes together are great. That dynamic is excellent. But
I love how one thing leads to another, though. The shit that Tom's teaching him or revealing to him, he then takes and gets like an even like more extensive lesson from Kendall. You know what I mean? So he's learning. He's like being ping pong between these two people.
Yeah, he's the sponge.
And so that's the only reason he's able to go into that meeting with the fucking scariest person on the planet and come out okay. Because that shit.
Yeah, he's like I think I'm being groomed, but I don't know who's grooming me and for what. I'm just here to learn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like Kieran Culkin's character.
Yeah, Rory.
Yeah, Roman Roy. Yeah, and Alan
Kendall's amazing. Holy crap! Just his performance too. Like, I mean, he gets just as a human being, the stuff that he has to go through from the beginning of the series to the end is just, how does anybody get through that?
I can't remember what else I've seen him in. Like,
I was trying to figure that out too, because he's so his performance is such a good one and so powerful. I was trying to figure out what he was into, and he's in a lot of movies I've seen. I just don't remember his performance.
Well, have you've seen the trial of the Chicago 7?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't. I need to go in and watch that.
I need to watch that too.
Yeah, but that came out after.
It's very. I just love how it's funny, but it's very Shakespearean and it's very now, and it's just awesome. It's good stuff. Good shit. Secession, check it out. HBO Max. We're watching that. Let's go ahead, Jorge. Get ready to get into a little talk of the week.
But I wanted to talk about Narcos, man. It just came out.
Oh, please, yes. Let's go ahead and get into Narcos.
All right, season three, Narcos. Talks about El Chapo, and the big deal is that Bad Bunny is up in this mug, and he's playing one of the bad kids. Yeah, Bad Bunny's in it, and it was crazy because the Netflix people didn't realize how big Bad Bunny was. However, Bad Bunny says He's been a fan of the show ever since it came out. First with Pablo Escobar, that one, and so he is playing a gentleman he's part of Arturo Kitty Paez. That's Paez, Paez. And he was a member of the Ramon Ariano Felix's gang. And man, all that stuff I find fascinating, interesting. Mind you, I would never want to be on the receiving end of any of that. But hey, you know what? It's dangerous all around. People are like, oh, Mexico's dangerous. I'm like, the entire time I was in New York City, there was 2 shootings on Times Square, and a guy almost did an entire, rampage. So I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Anyhow, be that as it may, it's a great series. And now we can get into the headlines. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep.
Ooh, we're going to get into talk first.
Oh, shit. Sorry, never mind.
Okay, talk of the week. I'm glad that you're excited about it, though. I am, too. We'll get into the talk of the week. Then we'll get into our news break, and then actually take our first break of the show. So let's go ahead and pull them out, bust them out.
We got to say our double part Thanksgiving show, because that's what this is.
You're right. This is our Thanksgiving episode. We're going to go a little long this episode and bust it up into 2 episodes, so you have one to listen to through your holiday break. So let's go ahead and get into it. Troy, why don't you start us off with your talk of the week, sir?
Well, I really have 2, but one's an honorable mention, and I'll say that at the end. But the first one is I'm a sucker for a good fart joke or fart prank. And this chick had her boyfriend in the car, and she goes, ooh, my tummy hurt. And she says, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And she sprays, and she said, ooh, I pooted, and shut the door. And what happens after that is the funniest shit that I've seen in a long time. This man goes through emotions as the stank just gets worse and worse. I mean,
no more. Now she just got me and my daughter trapped in the fucking car smelling ass. Whoa! Fucking breaking over the ass. Whew. Well, she gave me chills smelling like ass. Fuck that, I'm getting out of here. The baby can smell that ass. I'm sure she smell like her ass too.
He starts out and he said, Pooh, oh, you shitted. You gotta watch it. If you want a good giggle, it's hilarious. And apparently there's a baby in the car. I didn't see the baby, but it's beyond hilarious. Why are you shaking your head, Busto? You don't like a good fart joke?
Not really. I'm not into it, but I feel you. At least this one's. This one seems fake also, but it's okay though. It's all good. I like authentico. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Next up.
Fake. It ain't fake because the way he goes through the emotions.
I know, but he looks at the camera before he gets out of the car, so there's a telltale sign. You know what I mean? It's all good though. All right, Jorge. It's so funny.
Okay.
It's cute.
Okay, well, here we go. My TikTok of the week is I keep on talking about the Metaverse, and it was only a matter of time before someone talked about it. And it's who's that lady from Good Morning America?
Hoda?
Is that who that was?
Oh wait, no, that's the Today Show.
The Good Morning Show on NBC. Well, nonetheless, she's talking to Mark Zuckerberg, and
that's Hoda. Hoda Kotb.
Gotcha. And she's talking to Mark Zuckerberg, and hey, you got to see it. You got to see it because all of a sudden Mark Zuckerberg gets boobs. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Well, in the Metaverse, you can be whatever you want to be.
Boobies.
You're talking about I
thought it was pretty
filters.
Funny. You got to check it out. Play it right now.
Do you have a favorite feature to use in here?
Yeah.
Something that you think is very cool?
Check this out.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
This is so freaking cool.
Yeah, I will. For sure. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Yes, this is good.
Click, mother.
Good stuff. All right, Dino Machino. I saw his boobies pop out. Dean Mike.
All right, mine is you have the what do you do for a living guy?
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Who goes around, finds people in very expensive cars and just asks them one question: "What do you do for a living?"
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell them what they do. So there's this. This one is people walking around with headphones on, and the guy asks, "What are you listening to?"
Yes, I love that.
Somebody's listening to one thing, and they say, and he goes, they tell him the song they're listening to. He goes to the next person, and then he comes to another guy, and he's like, "What are you listening to?" And he goes, "Drake." And he goes, "Oh, okay. What song?" And he goes, "Drake." He goes, "Yeah, but what song?" "Drake." And then a car hits him, and then it's brought to you by the people to keep you from listening to Drake party or something. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Harkens back to episode 2.
That's what I'm talking about. Real stuff. Real stuff.
With
Give me none of that fake
real
stuff.
Yeah, none of that fake stuff.
What song are you listening to?
Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh, thank you. Hey, what song are you listening to?
Goldfinger, the James Bond soundtrack.
Oh, thanks. What song are you listening to? What song are you listening to?
Drake.
Okay, no, what song? What song?
Drake.
Yeah, say that you a lesbian girl.
This video is brought to you in part by Young Adults Against Drake.
Goldfinger.
That fake stuff.
What was yours, Bustos?
All right, mine was like a conversation. You want to be a fly on the wall in this conversation? Let me tell you, this has Theo Vaughn, my dog, talking to what's his damn name? Fuck.
The crazy.
Yeah, the dude with the teeth. He
Yeah,
got them chompers.
the white rapper guy.
Beetlejuice. Frick.
What?
I can't remember his name.
Riff Raff. Theo Vaughn and Riff Raff chopping it up. And they're having a metaphor like battle basically, just because they talk the same way. Like they're just the same type of dude. And if you ever, you remind me a lot of Theo Vaughn in a lot of ways, Troy, and it's just the way that you have to describe things to certain people. Sometimes the way that you describe those things are funny, and so it's a bunch of that, and it's hilarious.
It's a metaphor off.
A metaphor off, if you will.
The ultimate character, man.
Dan Tony.
Amen, dude.
I unlocked it. And I think like a few houses down was Cindy Crawford has a house.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm at his house.
I'd jerk off on the street if Cindy Crawford lived by me,
Yeah. So he, you know what I mean? I'm sweating like a damn gazoon tight.
Oh, yeah.
All the sports gloss.
Oh, I'm sweating like a fucking sneeze stuck in a thick bitch. You feel me? I'm fucking...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm creating havoc, man. I'm fucking dripping.
Yeah, what's dripping?
Dude, I'm dripping like a fucking, like an Icelandic stripper, bro, in a fucking sunstorm, dog. I'm fucking leaking over here.
You remember I'll be aligned, my mom would be grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I look over at the Ronald Reagan pregnant with triplet aliens.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan got a slave, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, when it's in the wind, it has a certain sound to it. It's whispering around. It has a snap.
Yeah. Who's that? I go with Bill Trill Clinton. I don't know if Hillary would let him die. I think he'd have to go.
She'd probably kick him out.
You're
back on your old shit again, ain't you?
Yeah.
Get out of whole Arkansas. You're gonna make me look bad in front of my peers.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't have any peers in my state. Then they get into it because he got that fire back in him. He's like, damn, I remembered. Yeah. Matter of fact, if I recall correctly, you didn't even pick me. I picked you.
Yeah, you picked another man. You picked that guy who did the Herman Cain. You was fucking jocking Herman Cain back in the day. Pizza.
You really wanted Billy Mays.
Yeah.
You would pick him for 4 square ball.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanted Billy Ray Cyrus. I saw you looking at his fucking overall straps.
I saw you over there looking at his Instagram stories.
Yeah.
I was over your shoulder.
Yeah, I saw you reading fucking cornbread recipes at his mother.
Yeah.
Definitely awesome.
Hell
Yeah,
yes.
check it out.
Check it out, everybody.
I got an honorable mention this week, and this is a real good one. It's Snoop Dogg commentating on Animal Planet or Planet Earth or whatever.
About damn nature, you scary? Is that what
Huh?
Is it the damn nature, you scary?
No, this was some otters versus an alligator. This was some otters, and he was calling them beavers and mongoose. He was like, "Them some mongoose. Them want to eat the snakes." But it was hilarious, and the otters win. They run the alligator off. But just a good, funny, wholesome, clean fun. Just him calling them,
just some good, clean fun.
just him calling them mongooses.
Is them mongooses? Oh, wow. It's about 12 of them, cuz they didn't back the gator up. I ain't never seen a gator get punked by no mongooses. Retreat, yeah, retreat. Yeah, back up, fool. You deep. Yeah, we them boys. Hey, hold up. We them boys.
Right on. All right, let's go ahead and get in our breaking news break before we go on a break. So Jorge, take us to our news break.
Breaking news.
Headline.
All right, we got one story. A headline. Southwest airline employee was taken to Dallas hospital Saturday after being assaulted by a passenger at Love Field Airport. According to the airline's Dallas PD, the female passenger verbally and physically assaulted the female operations agent shortly after being asked to get off the flight she had just boarded. According to a company-wide email, Southwest said the airlines maintains a zero tolerance policy regarding any type of harassment or assault and fully support our employee as we cooperate with local authorities regarding this unacceptable behavior. And by the way, just for the record, we used to call people who stormed the cabin terrorists. That's been your news break.
Nice.
All right.
And we'll be back after this.
Barbecue. Give me some.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 26 of Damn That's Good with Big Salinas Barbecue. Of course, I'm your co-host, Rainy Salinas, joined by, as always, my brother, Junior Salinas, and of course, our producer, Chris Bustos. We got a good, fun episode. This is basically going to be our preview to Thanksgiving. So let's just get this show going. For a farmers organization that had us do it 2 years ago. They didn't do it last year because they had a COVID. But, you know, everyone enjoyed it. The brisket that I tried, the piece was pretty good. The chicken, I mean, I didn't try it, but it looked good. It smelled good. They loved it. You know, so I mean, pulling an all-nighter, then you go to Eden's party and you come back and you wake up, you think it's 6 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to catch up on some.
That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. But we do have a birthday. I just saw this come across the thing. You posted it. We do have a birthday. The Marine Corps, which was back in November 10th, 1775, United States Marine Corps. So happy birthday to them. And of course, Veterans Day is tomorrow. So big salute to you. This Miller Lite for you. And because we thank you for your service, for keeping us safe, allowing us to do whatever it is that we want to do. But you give us that opportunity. Without you, we couldn't do this. So we thank you, we salute you, and of course we will drink one with you and for you. So big props to that for there. But yeah, I mean, all night in cooking in that, like I said, that's gotta be tough. It was a long day. It definitely was a long day for you as well. But the food.
And then Sunday didn't help either. Saturday night didn't help. Sunday afternoon didn't help.
What happened Saturday night?
Texas decided they didn't want to show up. what they're doing. And then players releasing videos of the coach griping at them, people getting on to the coach. That had nothing to do with the coach. You got a culture problem with the players. That's on the players. And I'm right.
Hopefully that was funny and dark at the same time.
No, it's perfect. Then I'll throw the laugh in that I've been throwing in anyway, just to.
But dude, am I not right though? Like, didn't people who used to like try to hijack a plane?
Oh hell yeah!
Or beat the shit out of the crew be called terrorists? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
When did we like become a soft nation? And
Well,
like,
I very much doubt that person will ever be on a Southwest flight ever again.
Ever.
well, a flying period. Like
Right?
they should
They're
be
on
no
the
fly
list.
Exactly.
No
like
fly, mother.
terrorists.
You mofo terrorist.
No fly list. I'm on the no fly list because I got these two fucking things. You can't take them off, right? I travel with them. They go everywhere with me. And so I'm not allowed on planes because of that.
Well, let me tell you, it's funny that you mentioned those because whenever I fly, I carry a Smith & Wesson.
Oh, nice.
And I also have a Colt 40 right.
Ooh.
So if anybody ever tries, then I will have to unsheath these guns.
Don't unsheath that.
I will unsheath them because once they come out, I have to fire.
Yeah, I
So
usually
I guess,
have to,
like,
for
wearing
poundage,
long sleeves on a
I usually
plane
have
is,
to
like,
check
close
my carry-on, if you will. You know what I mean?
Check my carry-on.
Yeah, I gotta check my carry-on,
Yeah, got my third bag up in this bitch.
That's why I always just go into the men's bathroom, tap my foot at the place.
Yeah.
In the
3
stall.
times.
Oh,
3
God.
times in the stall next to me, and then I just
Not 2.
unload it.
You never
Then I
want to
can
tap
use
2.
I just unload my stuff, and then I can carry it onto the plane. It just meets the weight restrictions.
There you go. It's a tip, travel tip. That's
I'm
our
so
travel tip.
confused.
And that's
good.
how I met
That's good.
all-
That's good that you're confused.
And
That means
that's
you're
how I met.
wholesome. You're sweet.
That's how I've met a lot of conservative leaders.
I bet. Never just
More
leave-
travel tips with Dean next week.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
One time I was at a grocery store when I don't like using public restrooms. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there.
I love it.
Not a fan. Not a fan of it.
They're
It
gross.
gives me anxiety. So I remember one time I was at the grocery store with my mom when I was a kid. I was like, 10. Wasn't that
And you had to boo-boo?
I had a boo-boo. So I went to the restroom and I like usually stake it out. If there's anybody in there, fuck that. I'm out. So I gotta walk around and go back in, check on it. Has to be completely empty. So it's empty. I get in there. I start doing my business. Somebody walks in. And so I freeze. I get as quiet as possible. And I'm waiting them out. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm waiting for them to get their whatever they're doing done and get out of the room so I can go ahead and finish doing my business. And they're just sitting there, standing, waiting. And I'm waiting. And they're waiting. And the tension is building and building and building. And finally, I have the courage to scream like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to use the restroom. He's like, well, I need to clean this restroom and you're just sitting there. I'm like, get out. And like, we start yelling at each other. Wow. It's a huge argument. Finally leaves. I do my business and then I get out of there.
That's fucking...
I hate that, man. I don't know what it is, man. I need like...
got into the argument with the janitor.
I've gotten
at
better
the
about
grocery
it.
store.
Obviously as
What
an
grocery
adult.
store?
Sack and Save.
Sack and fucking Save. I love Sack and Save. Dude, I grew up going to the Sack and Save here out in Plano.
Yeah, playing freaking video games, man. Hell yeah,
Playing
bro.
video games up front.
Video games up front, bro.
Hey, dude, no lie, man. One time my old man was outside of the Sack and Save there in Plano, and he had just got done doing a sprinkler system. And my sister, she had just been born, and she's real light-skinned, right? So when you got this hardcore Mexican with the real light-skinned little girl, the cops pulled up on his ass.
No way.
Yeah, dude. At the Sack and Save.
That's fucking crazy, man.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I mean, and mind you, though, my old man's a talker. So, I mean, he sounds what they say acculturated. He sounds acculturated.
Acculturated?
The way I talk, like you would never,
Wow.
like you'd be like, wow,
Cultured.
That
growing
should've
up
been the
my
word
entire
of
life,
the
they're like,
day.
are you,
Next time.
are you Mexican?
Yeah,
Like, yes, I am educated and I speak eloquently. Thank you.
that's right.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yes. So if you want to take an
Yeah.
IQ test right now, we could do
Let's
this.
do this.
What would be on that test?
Let's
Okay,
do
quadratic
this.
equation. Okay, let's go. B squared minus 2AC. Shit, I don't know.
What is the root of
Evil.
Very good one.
Ooh.
Of all evil. What is the root of all evil?
Let's get into it. Is the holidays, it's our Thanksgiving special. And we were just talking a little TV sucks. So I want to talk a little extended look into one of our favorite holiday movies of all time. And then we'll do some like honorable mentions afterwards, or maybe if you want to talk about some of your favorites, we can get into it. But let's get into planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yep, great movie.
Great fucking flick.
Steve Martin.
This is
Came out.
Ivan Reitman?
John
Yeah.
Hughes, written, directed, and produced by.
John Hughes. Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
amazing chemistry. Like, just amazing chemistry.
Absolutely.
Steve Martin,
man.
John Candy, one of the best movies ever.
This is like the
But-
blueprint, right? Of the buddy film. I mean, I know there's buddy films before, but I feel like this is the one that brought it to the today, right? This is like Tommy Boy. This is like I mean, I don't know. What's the one with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis? You know, this is like the road flick buddy movie.
Due Date.
Yeah.
Due Date.
Due-
this
This is
the blueprint.
I think the original buddy movie was 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy.
Really? That's an
Was it Midnight
action
Run?
buddy movie.
Or Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. There was some before, but I feel like
But
this one for the
the
comedic world, the comedic world,
Yeah,
Yeah.
48 hours.
Yeah,
48
yeah,
hours.
okay. Yeah, you're right.
But I mean, this
this
is a
is
John
like
Hughes.
Well, what about
This is
Coming to
like-
America?
Well, this puts a straight-laced, like successful, like good-looking, cool business guy with a sloppy slob, annoying fat
Yeah.
dude. You know what I mean? And it's just like those worlds like coming together, and don't get your shit on my shit, like, you know, like that whole vibe. And I think one of the first ones of its kind, you know, like in that, like you said, in that sense. But the performance from John Candy, I think this is the first time people were like, "Holy shit, this dude can act."
Even Steve Martin. Steve Martin is
Crushed it.
Just the way they act together,
Mhm.
right? Just the way they feed off each other. It's
Yeah.
so amazing.
Was
I
this a
mean,
hit straight out of the gate, or is this something like of a cult classic?
It
I
is.
think
It
a
made
hit.
49.5 million in the box office,
Man,
which
that's
for
not
a
bad.
buddy, the
For
budget
that,
was
yeah.
30 million.
That's great.
It's critically acclaimed for Hughes not doing a teen movie,
Mhm.
and also critically acclaimed for Candy and Martin's performances.
He's so good at that shit though, where he takes like the vibe, like he hits those moments where there's really, really funny moments, and there's really, really
And there's
poignant
dark,
moments.
sad moments.
There's dark,
Yeah.
sad moments. Yeah. He does that in a lot of his movies, and especially in this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, remember when he did that in The Great Outdoors? where he's like, where John Candy said, no, not where Dan Aykroyd's like, you said I was something.
Yeah.
He's like,
I was in
"Oh,
the John.
God."
I heard you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
he
like, "Oh,
had
God,
that shit in his back pocket though.
Oh man,
All
and
the
then,
time.
and then John Candy's like, yeah, let me give you this money, you know. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Dang, and you know, and people
That
think
crew,
that
man.
that's like easy to do. Like, try to be that natural, and you know, people think that's easy to do, and he did. And how the hell did he not get an Oscar for that?
Well, just like, I mean, just we can take a second and like talk about the run of John Candy as a whole, man. Like, you know, I think that is impressive, right? Like to be the leading man, you know, in that time, in that day and age, in that time, like what? Like how?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. He was here. Like, I think he even if Belushi would have done his thing, I still think John Candy would have been better than Belushi, leaps and bounds. I feel like he was just a different energy. He would like who didn't want to be around him. Whereas John Belushi, you feel like that guy could party, right? Like he may not give you the time of day, but
did you ever see John Candy in like any serious work? Like it's kind of weird.
He wasn't he in JFK where he was
in
like,
JFK,
"Come on, Daddy." That was like one of his last performances. Like, yeah, Daddy. And I was like, "Whoa, John Candy." I always think he's gonna be funny and stuff. But dude, I mean, yeah. So do you think John Candy?
It's hard to place his like comedic
style.
Yeah, like how? Well, I mean,
he's just fun.
Right?
He wants to have fun.
I feel like Mr. Belvedere was trying to duplicate John Candy's success. But with an English accent. I think he took a cue from John Candy.
Is it all the stuff from Uncle Buck? It just transfers over?
Oh God, dude. Uncle Buck,
John Candy
National
is
Lampoon's
your fun uncle.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like your fun uncle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Remember when he was in National Lampoon's vacation or whatever? It's like, hi folks. Sorry, but think close.
I just thought of
It's
another Thanksgiving movie.
What is
Okay. Well, I mean, is that it? Is that all you want to get into with planes? I mean,
no. Well, yeah.
No, so let's chop it up.
Yeah. All right. So Steve Martin. All right, let's flip the gear and go to Steve Martin.
Okay.
Like he in his own right is a.
What year did this come out? Let's put it in his timeline of his career.
1987.
Okay, so this is one of his first big movies, like outside of The Jerk, like where he's doing like mainstream stuff.
Yeah. He had been in Little Shop of Horrors, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had been in.
This is Parenthood. This is
Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride.
Yeah, but that's later in his career. He was older.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But hey, he was still able to translate. He was still able to keep it going. Like I think Father of the Bride
he was already a leading person. He had been in The Three Amigos.
Oh yeah.
Roxanne.
That's right.
Roxanne was before this. Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Same
that.
year.
Same year. Okay.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels was right after.
Oh, nice. So this is him, but this is him. Like this is part of that like bloom, if you will.
Yes, this is the heyday,
the crossover.
Before Pink Panther.
Way before. Hamburger. Hamburger.
Hey, but hey, what about Bowfinger? Bowfinger was actually a pretty good movie too.
Bowfinger is one of my favorites.
Love Bowfinger.
He wrote it. So
what else you got on this, Dino?
Okay, so you guys want like a rundown of like the plot?
Please.
And then you can tell me,
favorite moments.
What you think? Yeah. So the whole thing starts with Steve Martin in a meeting at work right before the Thanksgiving holiday, and nothing is decided at the meeting. So he's got 2 days to get to see his family. He gets some attorney jumps in and steals his cab, and then in comes John Candy, who also ends up stealing his other cab. Then they end up on the plane together at the airport. And then because of a blizzard, the plane is diverted to Wichita, which is a long ways away from Chicago, which is where John Hughes films all take place. If anybody want to know, it's just outside of the Chicago suburbs.
Right.
So they go. They have to spend the night in a hotel.
First, you got to rent a car together. Then they got to get a hotel, and you go through the whole thing.
Then they try and take a train. So that's the title: Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
But the thing is that something's up with, like, I think Steve loses his wallet. So he's reliant upon John Candy's character for cash.
Correct.
Ways to pay for things.
And then they end up sharing a car. And my favorite part is when they find out that they've been going the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
That's your favorite part, man. My favorite part
because they pull the car over. They pull the car over. John Candy's smoking a cigarette, inadvertently Sets the car on fire.
Oh man! Well, my favorite moment comes before that, where they're sleeping in the bed, and he's like, "Where's your hand? It's in between two pillows." Oh man! That's my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! That where's your hand?
My favorite is his fuck rant. Steve Martin's at a rent a car kiosk thing, and he gets in this rant where he drops the F word about 100 times, and then asks for a response from the lady, and she's like, "Well, you're fucked." Just fucking
the lady from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller's, yeah.
Bueller.
Bueller.
That lady was in a lot. It was a character actor for a lot of places, man.
Yeah, she's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
We should.
Oh, that Ferris Bueller. He's a real cool dude.
Is that the?
He's a real righteous dude.
A real righteous dude.
He got red hair, Dean. She's kind of chubby.
Yeah.
That's how I like him.
He was a porn star before she.
Oh,
No, I'm
really?
joking. No, I'm joking. No.
Give me that. Give me them
Was it-
pages.
No.
Give me
Not
them
Peg.
pages. Get out your mouth.
Trying to find it. I don't
You're
know
off
what-
camera. That's not a mirror.
He was a burlesque dancer.
That's not a mirror. That's not a mirror. Get out of there. Yeah, man.
Let me see if I can find her name.
Anyway, she's awesome in it. You get cameos from other people that are awesome.
Edie McClurg. Edie McClurg.
Edie McClurg.
Shout out to Edie McClurg.
Shout out Edie.
Is she still alive?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Still kicking
Hope
it.
so.
All right, good. That's all that-
218 acting credits.
Ooh,
Wow, goodness.
Wow,
That
dropping
lady
like
is
it's hot.
busy.
Character
Lady is
actor.
busy.
Drop it like it's hot.
Well,
Dropping
for
like
sure.
it's hot.
let's see
All
what
right.
else in Planes, Trains, and
So-
Automobiles. Who else makes a cameo? Doesn't like Lou Albino make a cameo in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Or Lou something?
I do not remember.
Oh, no. That was Coming to America. No, in this one, that taxi cab driver that picks
Kenosha.
Steve Martin by the nuts.
I always remember also like he makes actually John Candy makes the cameo in Home Alone with the Pokemon.
Yeah,
When they pick
with
him
the
up.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that always reminds me of Planes, Trains, and Almost Automobiles. I don't know if it's the same
Ben
person.
Stein is also in the movie for a moment.
Oh, he
That's
does
one of them.
cameos in Hughes movies a lot.
Yeah, perfect for that.
Weren't they at one point on a?
Bueller.
Oh no! That was Home Alone, where they're on the truck with all those Mexicanos or something. Oh no! With that polka band.
Yeah, the polka band.
John Candy
we
was
just
on
said
the.
that.
Yep.
I know. I wasn't paying attention.
yeah.
I zoned out for a second.
Yeah. Well, you're watching the movie.
Well, I'm trying to look up facts too as you guys are talking. So
For sure. What are
For
some
sure, mate.
honorable mention holiday edition? Go ahead, Troy. You got one. I know you got one in the.
So
in the chamber.
my honorable mention for this is Dutch.
Ooh, Dutch. Is that a Thanksgiving movie? I gotta look.
Yes, it's.
That's
I'm
good.
pretty sure it's
That's good.
Thanksgiving.
That's another good road flick. I love road flicks. I think all Thanksgiving movies are road flicks. Most of
hey,
them.
did you know that The Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore is a Thanksgiving movie?
That is a
Oh,
Thanksgiving
yeah.
movie. Yes.
And that's not a bad flick. Shout out to Pauly Shore.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's a good flick.
Absolutely.
Hey.
I saw some of his
Hey,
stand-up,
oh,
dude,
man.
and he's actually still getting out there, and he's still killing it.
Hey,
Yeah.
grumpy old
Is
man.
Dutch Christmas or
Grumpy
Thanksgiving?
Old Man's a Thanksgiving movie.
Grumpy Old Man's a Thanksgiving movie?
Yep.
He looked up
yep.
Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah, I looked
Um,
up Thanksgiving movies. Yeah, I'm looking at
What
them right
else?
now.
What else?
Look up. Did you look to see if Dutch? Because I'm pretty sure it's Thanksgiving because they're at the Thanksgiving table with the turkey and shit.
Yeah, and it's like when they're at the
At
the homeless shelter.
Is it Last of the
when
Mohicans?
they have the they have the dinner at the homeless shelter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I like Home for the Holidays because it stars one of my favorite actresses, my Hollywood crush, Holly Hunter. Throwing that out there.
Holly Hunter in the house. Holly Hunter in the mouth.
Robert Downey Jr. is in that movie as well. It's a really good flick. Check it out.
Have you ever seen The Oath?
The Oath. No, I
With
haven't.
Ike Barinholtz and Tiffany Haddish.
No. Is that how you say that?
Tiffany Haddish.
I say it how I say it.
He does. He says everything how he says it. Get over it. That's just that's just how it goes down.
It's The Oath is it's like a political.
Oh, I have seen that movie actually.
Yeah.
That
That's a
was
Thanksgiving
weird.
movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
It was right around.
It reminded me. It was like The Purge.
Yeah, a little
What's
bit.
that Ryan Reynolds movie?
Yeah. Well, shit.
What?
Well, nothing. Are we done with this? Because I was gonna go back to because you just reminded me of his Netflix movie that just came out. And I just wanted to see if y'all. No, he said Ryan Reynolds. Did y'all see Red Notice?
No,
Not
I didn't
yet.
see it.
No, I heard about it. Is it good?
Well, it broke a record for Netflix again for opening day. Streaming.
I need to buy some Netflix stock then.
Did you see it, Busto?
I did, man. It is a man. You know what? Actually, I think so.
It's just another Netflix action movie.
Cameron Crowe said this one time when he was talking about his movie Vanilla Sky, and he said that it wasn't necessarily a remake for him. It was more like a cover song because he's really into music, and that's what I would say that this is. This is like a cover. Sort of. This is like taking all the best parts of all of their like great movies and like putting it all together and making its own movie. You know what I mean? You have moments that hit you like Jumanji. You have moments that hit you like Wonder Woman. You have moments that hit you like any of Ryan Reynolds' movies, and they all play off of each other. And it's a fun action comedy. You know?
So we should watch it.
Heist flick. It's perfect.
Heist, baby.
It's just like, and that's the thing. Like this is like Muzak. You know what I mean? You know Muzak. You heard that term? This is like the elevator music.
Just eyeball
or like K-pop. K-pop is so great because they literally, it's algorithms and it's literally manufactured pop music, right? This is kind of like that. This is like manufactured, enjoyable movie. Like it hits on all the parts. It does everything it's supposed to do, but it's just very, out of a box.
Yeah, it's formulaic.
Very formulaic.
Eye candy.
Yeah.
Action movie eye candy.
But it's very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, I'll be checking it out because I will be on Netflix big time next weekend.
Yeah.
With the release of the live action television series Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh, yes. So
you seen the trailers for this thing?
It looks amazing.
All the trailers are
I saw something today though that got me freaked. I saw a really bad review, but I don't know.
On what?
Cowboy Bebop. Somebody wrote in this review that it is the worst. They said it's the worst Netflix independent produced content that's ever come out.
That cannot be true because I've seen some live action anime from Netflix that has been not good.
Yeah. And this looks good. From what I've seen, the teasers, the trailers, and everything, it looks shot for shot.
I want to see this review that you read.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Yeah.
They just put they put the old series Cowboy Bebop on, so I've been watching that, and it is anime.
Yeah.
It is lost in translation. I think a lot of the English dub is not accurate, maybe, but it's still a very cool bounty hunters in space. Can't go wrong with that.
Right.
It's a theme that I've always loved. Just like what was that? Wasn't the Fall Guy where he was like an action? He was like a stunt guy, but he is also like a bounty hunter kind of thing. But they would always get pulled into weird stuff. Isn't that what the plot of that was?
Not sure.
I'm gonna have to look. Remember Fall Guy?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. I'm sorry. Yes, that's what the Fall Guy was. And that's what they basically based the character on. Quentin Tarantino's movie Once Upon a Time. Cliff. That's basically he's the Fall Guy.
Yeah, with Lee Majors. Who was a $6 million man. But I remember the Fall Guy because he would capture fugitives and criminals, and he would use like stunt. He would use his nut because he was a stunt man.
Yeah.
And who would moonlight as a bounty hunter, and he would use special effects and stunt effects to catch these people.
IndieWire. IndieWire. I'm going to send this to you right now, actually. One of the worst Netflix original series ever made.
Oh, it's already in my IndieWire Cowboy Bebop review.
There you go.
It was in my Google suggestions.
Well, there you
Cowboy
go.
Bebop.
Yeah, everyone's favorite anime is A Cosmic Disaster.
Oh, that's why I didn't know what you were talking about.
I thought they aren't they making a live version of Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I'm over here just like, what are you so?
That's what we're talking about.
And, hey, Chris, one of these episodes, can you take the delay off Troy's?
Well, I just
thing?
came back. I was gone for a second, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. Actually, that's above me. That's the man that's upstairs there.
It's I just watched the trailer where they used the black bars.
Yeah,
have you seen
that's
that
what I'm
one?
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shot for shot, opening credits.
Yeah,
scene.
there's another one. There's
So
4
good.
on Netflix that you can watch, and one of them they interact with the black bars and turn that into.
So are they saying it's gonna suck?
No, that's what this review says, but they could be just like not
Talking
into
shit?
it. They changed some character. They made one character non-binary. Maybe they're hateful for that. I don't know. But it looks cool. It looks awesome. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm super stoked on it. It's the only anime that I've really ever like watched.
Yeah,
all the
it's
way
right up our
to-
alley, like you said. You know, bounty hunter. Like, can we do that? Can we just retire and become bounty hunters? Can we become a team of bounty hunters? And
I don't want to be a bounty hunter.
we can
I
be
just
detectives.
be your chef?
Let them fools run.
We'll let Troy be the bounty hunter. Troy and Jorge are the bounty hunters. They make a great team. And then me and you are the detectives on the squad. And we make
I'll put Jorge
quad
on my
force.
shoulders like Thunderdome.
You throw him.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll be great warriors.
Great warriors.
Sounds good. I like it.
I think it would be fun, man. I would wear disguises and stuff to get the upper hand on my assailants. You know, I don't want to be I never really had aspirations of being the popo, but detective. You could be a detective without being a police officer, right?
Yes.
Private dick.
And if anybody wants to know the characters from the Thunderdome, it's Master and Blaster.
Master Blaster, of course.
Master,
Of course.
Boom, baby, Master Blaster.
Yes.
You can't beat the Master Blaster.
Halloween next year, guys. Are we having it?
Yes.
Is that a Halloween movie or just an anytime movie?
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. So
No,
next
it's just a
weekend
good
is supposed to
costume.
be our thing, right? I need to tell my old lady, right?
The third. December 3rd.
What's happening December 3rd?
December 3rd, we're having a karaoke White Elephant get together over at Dino Mike's abode. And
I'll send you everybody a Facebook with all the
dates.
beats.
What are you gonna sing?
Me? Oh
Yeah.
man,
I'm gonna sing New Wave all
you know,
night, bitch.
I'm probably
Get my
gonna sing
new one.
Beth by Kiss.
Nice.
Classic.
Yes, you will. Of course you will. Yes, you
And,
will.
A couple others, maybe some Bee Gees. We rocked a good Bee Gees last
Yeah.
time. I think we went karaoke.
That's a good one. Yep.
A little duet for us.
Oh yeah. Right on, right on.
What would you sing? What's your karaoke song, Troy?
Wow, it's crazy. I was just thinking about that. It's crazy that you asked me that question. But I actually used to go. I had a friend, a guy who was a karaoke guy, and he used to have me come up just to do one song, and it's one song I do really well, and that's Gangster Paradise by Coolio.
Oh, get out of town.
Yeah.
Who's your karaoke guy?
His name was Belch.
Oh, Belch.
Yeah, he was.
Did you know his buddy Flatulence?
But
He's,
no,
he's a little bit more fancy.
He had the most beautiful fucking man 80s
Boobies.
hair.
Oh, I was thinking boobies too. He was going straight to boobies. He had these
No,
big, beautiful
he had the
man.
best man
boobies.
hair.
Yeah, man tits. What are we talking about? I would have loved to have seen these man tits. If you love them that much, Troy, I gotta see them. I'm sorry.
No. I don't want that from you. I've seen that from you. I want country music, Troy. That's what I want. I want you to get to your roots, bro. That's what I want to see. I want to see your dad's vision for you come to form in karaoke style.
You want me to sing
when the sun goes down
on my side of town, the lonesome feeling comes through my door. I sit alone.
Beautiful.
Okay, well, I just have to let you guys know that I do a song too. However, it's a medley that's 23 minutes long. So you guys have
I love that. I love that. What I want to see you is bust out your Michael Jackson routine. We haven't been able to
I don't even think I can do that anymore,
we haven't
dude.
talked about it on the show yet. I don't think it's at least not too great length. That I think that talent show was it. Dude,
I did it. Yeah, talent show.
Putting on the Ritz.
Putting on the hits, right?
Oh God, that
You and Ray stole the show.
Thank you. No, I think it was. Listen, man. Different times. Just different times. I really don't have anything left to say about that.
At this point, it was just allegations. It wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. It's like, damn, I really picked a winner. Son of a bitch.
Hey.
Like, I couldn't have done Prince. Like, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
I should have put on some women panties
There you go.
and some tight shorts,
Yeah.
tight pants, and just been like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do this.
It would have been great if, like, later on in life, you would have done R. Kelly too.
I'll tell you one thing I will always remember about the putting on the hits was James Speck doing the Tool song.
Tool song, ripping off his fake skin.
Oh my God, bro.
I was so cool.
That was dope, man.
Yeah. So cool.
That one.
And then the kid,
cool.
the other one had the Nintendo glove. It was just like a bunch of really random shit that they put together. This hodgepodge of stuff.
And then remember, everybody started breakdancing too. Like, I can't hate on them cats. They was breakdancing, dude.
Yeah. And then Ray came in with he did
Baby
Got Back. Yeah, dressed like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Did he know any of the words to that song?
Everybody knows that song. Everybody knew that song.
You'd be
I played that
surprised,
song
man.
in my wedding.
Well, I don't know. Ray when he
did that song to my wife at my wedding.
Ray, one time we were at a bar, and like this song came on. What song was it? Fuck, I don't know what it was. It was like this very poppy, like very popular, like pop song. And he knew it word for word. He was singing along. Just like
I've always been shocked by how pop songs how many pop songs he knows. Because his wife is sitting there listening to ICP. Shout out to Shauna, the only
hardcore ICP
fan.
They were tired, bro.
And then Ray, I think, just listens to Kiss FM.
Bro, he had yes, I think so. Because at one point I think he's.
You ever go through a CD book?
Yeah, I'm about to say he's still rocking CDs, and it's the CD book is stuff that he just been like given at like events, like free CDs, like that at some of the concerts we've been to, or he's got probably the only copy of what was the dude? It was Garth Brooks' Alter Ego.
Oh God,
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
Chris Gaines.
Chris
He has a
Gaines.
Chris
Oh my
Gaines
God.
CD they used to play. Just
hey man, CDs are making a comeback. Apparently,
are they?
Like,
I have the CD player. It's on part of my record player. It's got a tape deck too. So
at some
I don't
point,
know
that just
why.
becomes
CDs
too much
suck,
stuff,
dude.
Like at some point, they just
CDs
become too much stuff.
suck.
yeah, just
Sound
like
quality sucks.
minimalist.
Why would you
right?
invest in a hard copy of something that doesn't have the good sound? Like
The only
I get why vinyl is back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's an analog sound.
I think the only way that it makes sense is if you're going old school with it and you're making a mixtape for somebody. That's when
you can make a
CD
playlist and hit share.
You can.
Which
If somebody,
I love
if somebody
to
wants
do
something
for people.
physical, you can do that.
So Go ahead.
Less is more. Less is more. No, less is more. I look at that stuff and I'm like,
are you a
why are you
minimalist?
killing the earth?
Yeah.
That's why I've switched to everything is on my Kindle.
Yep, exactly. I'm about to get a Remarkable, dude.
What's this?
Remarkable, huh?
Please, what's
Remarkable.
this?
Is it time for Tech Talk?
Yes, it is Tech
Well,
Talk.
hold on. Before we go to Tech Talk, quick question. Since we're in the Thanksgiving episode, does anybody play in the Turkey Bowl anymore?
Dude, we're fucking. Y'all are 40. I'm 39. Y'all are 40 years old. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. It's true.
Who plays in a Turkey Bowl?
Nobody this age should be
used to
playing in a
play in
fucking
the
Turkey Bowl. I mean, throwing the ball around with your kids is one thing, but don't go out there and play tackle football, dude. You're an adult. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I think the last time I did something like that was, well, I was probably 20.
Yeah.
And went to play rugby with some like real rugby players on like a Dallas.
I mean, I go to my fight club, but that's different. That's like almost like cathartic, church stuff. So
you're not supposed to talk about it.
My bad.
Hey Troy, what's your favorite? How many times have you seen the Washington football play on Thanksgiving Day?
I mean, almost every other year for the past 40 years.
Y'all playing this year?
No, not this year.
Do you like it better when it's on Thanksgiving or no?
I like it better when it's not on Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, I mean.
Is it all about the food for you, or like, what do you? I'm sure you got to go to a bunch of different places, or what? What's the deal there?
Well, no, we usually go to one or two, maybe. This year I might have to work, but
yeah. Has it already gotten crazy? People like buying up everything.
Oh yeah, we're out of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of.
There's a turkey shortage. People are freaking out.
Really?
No, there's not a turkey shortage. We got plenty of turkeys. You need a turkey, come over to Plano, Jupiter, and Buckingham.
That's right.
Albertsons.
I love that you guys
get a free turkey if you.
Did you
spend
guys still make
$100.
tortillas, or did you guys quit on that?
We quit on. We don't make no tortillas.
Fuck y'all.
Go to Rose's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rose's and get some tortillas. I'm gonna get some tortillas. Not, I mean, for Thanksgiving, but just to have.
Yeah, I've been eating at Rose's like once a week for a while.
Really? Oh, they're way more accessible. They're everywhere now.
I'm not a big fan of Roses.
You're not a big fan of Roses, man?
No, I'm not a big fan of Roses.
Fuck out of here, bro. Taco Tuesday.
Now they have breakfast now. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the breakfast. Yeah, the breakfast is amazing. Oh yeah.
Is it better than Rudy's breakfast?
Oh no, but I'm not close to a Rudy's.
It's different than Rudy's breakfast because
it is
it's
different.
Mexican
These are
food,
big
not
too.
just-
They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
So be careful.
You're serving portion servings.
Yeah,
You can
Rudy's
go
is
to-
like this big, and theirs is like a burrito. I
Rose's
guess.
like a platter.
Yeah, it's fucking
Man.
huge, man.
Get the breakfast platter.
Get that breakfast platter.
That breakfast platter.
Give me that
Yeah, so
breakfast platter.
I like what I think. The
I don't
Cowboys
do
play
that, man.
every
I'm above that,
Thanksgiving,
bro.
right?
How about that?
Cowboys play every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm above fucking
Every
going to a
Thanksgiving.
fucking a trough place, a place that has
How
troughs of food that you're supposed to scoop shit out of and slap on your plate.
It's a buffet, bro. Buffets
What's
are good.
what's the difference between that and what you do at your house on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's a buffet,
Get
bro.
that slop and throw it on my plate.
Bruh.
Now, do you guys do like a formal Thanksgiving meal where everybody sits at the table and you,
Yes,
you
there's
bring out the china?
The grace and the whole thing. Yep.
Well, we have there's one main table and then there's a side table
For the
and then
kiddos. Kid table. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just depends on how many people are there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. True that.
You know, if there's
2
25 people in the
turkeys.
house.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll usually if there's that many people, we'll do a turkey and a ham. or
Turkey and a
something.
ham. We're doing,
Yeah.
I think, 2 in a while. Yeah, we got a lot of people coming over there. I think. I don't know.
Where are you going for Thanksgiving?
My
Briscoe?
mom's going home. Going home. traveling
You
home
know
for the
what,
holidays.
You're gonna have all the nieces and nephews, and
Yeah.
you got new nieces and you got new nephews.
I mean, Xavier's been around, so like he's been at everything for like a long time now. So yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing. We have blended family, so like ton of people. It's always been a lot of people, which is great.
Yeah,
good times.
Always.
And I'm cooking the bird this year, just like I did for you that one time. For you, my brother. That was
That's
great.
a lot. That's intense, bro.
It's
That's,
great, man.
He does a good job.
I
You
do.
do a good job.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
gotta
Thank
have
you so
some of
much.
this.
Appreciate it.
He's no slouch when it comes to the cooking of the bird.
Well, save me a plate, dog.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we're doing a fried turkey also. So
Okay, save me that, especially that. Save me the dark meat. I like the dark meat.
No, yes. On the Damn That's Go to the Big Salinas Barbecue, which just came out on Monday. You can check it out. It's the one
Fried
titled
turkey tips.
Football and Turkey. There are tips on how to fry a turkey for safety. So check that out. It's pretty awesome. The YouTube one will be out soon.
I mean,
it's not out by the time this comes out, actually.
Frying a turkey, you can't mess it up unless you actually don't defrost the turkey, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You want to make sure it's thawed out. I'll give you the cliff notes. Thawed out. You want to level ground. You want to make sure that you can test your levels with water before you put the oil in. Once you get that oil in, just go in slowly. And then once you get it in, you're good.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love fried turkey with Cajun seasoning injection.
Yeah.
Woo, that's the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna brine them too. I'm gonna brine them. Double brine.
So
Do a
yeah,
little
that sounds
double
good.
brine. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm not having to cook anything. We're
That's
going out of
good.
town.
Oh yeah.
This will be my first time to see some family in a long while.
Nice.
For Thanksgiving.
Where are you going?
In the Round Rock.
Oh,
Round Rock.
nice. Beautiful.
See all the Mayans in Round Rock.
Beautiful.
Round Rock.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fun.
Hell.
That's dope.
Yes.
So what's 3 of a kind this week?
What is 3 of a kind?
Our favorite sides. In
And Chris,
Can they include desserts? Can they include desserts?
All right, we'll throw in desserts. Jesus.
All right, cool.
I like that.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. All right.
We just know Chris is gonna say ambrosia again.
Everything but the turkey.
Everything but the turkey and the
Give me
ham.
that
And the ham.
ambrosia.
Okay, got it. All right. No ham either.
That's my
have
soul.
mine.
Like if I have a soul cover band, it's gonna be ambrosia.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the stage, ambrosia.
All right, the person that goes first in this mug is going to be.
I'm Chris. I'm the lead singer of
It's
Ambrosia.
me. It will be me. Dean
I'm gonna bring it to you
Chris.
funky. Everybody get down and get funky.
I'm gonna have to get a perm for that one though.
Okay.
Jorge, Dean, Troy, and Chris.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to start this mug out, and I cannot live if I don't have stuffing first. I love stuffing. I can't get enough of stuffing.
Super
It's the
like.
best. Thank you.
It's gonna be hard not to super like stuff, right?
I don't know. You'd be surprised, but yeah, you'd be surprised. So I'm sure there's gonna be some stuff that I have to diss.
Well,
Vehement-
you don't have to
vehemently.
super like anything because it was already on your list as we just came up with the topic, so you don't have to super like if something just because they chose something you would also
Yeah.
It
you
is
can
like my
super-
favorite thing, so I will.
Yeah, I mean, you can super like it if it's like the
Yeah, if you want to super like it, you
I
can.
want to
Yeah.
super like it. I want to super like it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite thing.
I thought it doesn't have to be on your list to super like. You
It
can
doesn't,
super like-
but if it is on your list, you should super like it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. We're doing the honor system. Okay, Dean. No, Troy. Troy, you are no. I had it right. Dean, you are next.
Did someone already go?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, I super liked. That was the whole
He's
thing.
stuffing.
Hey, make sure you take the delay out.
Stuffing. Okay. Is it cornbread?
Good call.
Cornbread stuffing or like?
Oh yeah.
What
Just
stuffing?
with bread, just regular bread stuffing.
Okay.
Just like the Pepperidge Farm style.
No,
Yeah.
I'll give you. Now, do you put like the vegetables in it with the celery and the onions?
Yes,
celery,
Yes,
onions,
celery,
carrots.
onions.
I have to super like that as well because that's my.
Yeah,
That's one.
so good.
It's
So
Damn,
delicious.
Jorge done one.
I done one. Everything else after this is just papitas. All right, let's go.
all right. mashed potatoes.
I love mashed
with
potatoes.
brown gravy.
Yes, all right. I super like that. That is what I put on. Yeah. God, I love mashed potatoes. What's up with white gravy though? Why
I
don't people
super
like it?
that.
I like
too.
white gravy. You don't like white
I
gravy?
like white gravy is for breakfast.
It's for gravies.
And for
Hey,
chicken.
Jorge, I
Fried
super
my
chicken.
like that
grandies.
too.
Give me that white gravy
Gotcha.
on my grandies.
Couples super like. Oh, so Dean and Jorge are tied.
Right.
We are
But
on
no,
the second. Everyone has used a super like now.
Do you put bacon in your brown gravy?
Except,
Is it my turn?
no, it's my turn.
No, it's
How about-
Troy's.
Have you ever tried red eye gravy?
Hold on, Troy. Oh, red eye gravy? No, I never had that.
Red eye gravy is a brown gravy made with coffee.
Ooh.
I am
yeah.
Good too.
I am going with something that I grew up with that my grandmother used to make, and nobody could do it better. And
That's what I've always heard too. Weird.
Genetics.
I'm
I
going
heard
with
that same shit.
macaroni and cheese.
Ooh, if it don't sound like macaroni, I
That's a
don't
good
want it.
side. That's a good side.
If I had a super like, I'd probably
Super
Probably
like
do that
that.
too.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Dean. I appreciate that.
I used my super like as well.
Just try not to get a diss. Jorge, I mean, y'all are tied.
Oh, yep. There you go. You're right. You guys
Yeah.
can all diss me.
Okay,
and-
so we got on the table. We got
It's Bustos.
we got stuffing. We got mashed potatoes. We got mac and cheese. What is next? You got to go with the classic. It's going to be a casserole, but which one? There's two casseroles I can go with. I feel like.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna go with because I can't touch one. I used to love it, but I can't touch it now. It's like my kryptonite, so I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm gonna go with the green bean
casserole.
Love green bean casserole. That's
yeah.
Let's
All right. So in between these transitions here, we're going to talk about some gravy still.
Oh yes, please.
All right. So I just pulled up an infographic with 12 types of gravy you'll find across the United States.
Okay, we got white already, brown gravy, and red eye.
Which white gravy is actually cream gravy?
Cream gravy with pepper cream gravy. Ooh.
Yeah, that is a Texas.
Pepper!
That is a southern, but especially in Texas is where you'll find cream gravy.
Love it. You don't need shit. You just need some fucking flour and what?
Now
Water?
here's one
Water?
none of us should really be familiar with, except maybe Troy, who has some relatives in the Appalachia area.
Yeah, I believe it.
And that is Appalachian chocolate gravy.
Ooh, Appalachian chocolate gravy.
That sounds yummy.
It starts
Yummy
with
to my tummy.
pan drippings from frying bacon.
Ooh.
Oh. Gimme.
Okay.
Yummy.
And,
All right, who's next?
And
Who's
then you
next?
add butter to it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is
it's
rich.
Jorge.
sounds amazing.
We're back to
All right.
Jorge.
That is
Yeah,
rich.
Jorge.
I didn't like this as a kid growing up, but it became my favorite side. Like the night is over when I eat this pecan pie.
Oh. Yeah. I feel like you.
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna diss it. I'm not gonna diss
Troy
it.
said that we could add pastries, so I said
Yeah.
yes.
Dessert.
Desserts are
Dude, pecan pie is
Desserts
the
are
best.
welcome. Desserts are welcome.
Pecan pie is the absolute best, and that's oh my god, y'all are. All right.
I out of all the pies that are nut based, pecan is the top.
Sure.
Now,
Yeah.
The only pecan pie that I really like is one that I just started. My mom started making a couple years ago. It's got chocolate pecan pie.
Oh.
Yes,
So you got-
I've had that too.
It's
That's
like
amazing.
Like the crust, and
Yes.
then you melt like the chocolate along the crust. And then you put it in
Those
the pecan pie.
are the best.
Yeah, that's
Those
a
are
good
the
one.
best. Those are the
So, Dino, what do you got?
All right, for this next gravy type, it's a cornmeal gravy you'll find in Mississippi Delta and Mountain South regions, which
It's like
sounds
grits, I guess. That sounds like grits, right?
Is that your
this
pick?
it's a flour free. You can use
Oh, okay.
bacon grease, milk or buttermilk,
Mm,
and then cornmeal, and it's basically like grits. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your pick?
Oh, my pick. Well, I'd love to tell you my pick right after I tell you about this next gravy. It's
Thank
called.
you. Give me 2 gravies each. 2 gravies
Okay.
in between.
There's 2 types of red eye gravy. Okay,
Okay.
you've got you've got a ham one, and then you've got a roast beef red eye gravy.
Oof.
Both with coffee.
The one's like more like an au jus.
Yeah, the ham one they'll add brown sugar to.
Oh, yum! They both sound yummy.
And it keeps you up at night.
The red eye.
Red eye.
The roast beef one is
red eye for that
obviously
brown
roast
eye.
Beef and not any brown sugar. That's the one that you're gonna get at Popeyes.
Red eye for that brown eye gives you pink eye. That's science.
What?
It's just
that's
math.
horrible. All right, Dino, give us your pick.
All right, mine is gonna be one of my favorites, and I think some of you will agree. It's ambrosia.
Oh, I fucking super like it, you son of a bitch.
Ambrosia.
Hit it,
I
boys.
already super liked it. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I just wanted to steal Chris's thunder because he always talks about ambrosia. I don't think ambrosia is cool. I think it's weird, and
with it,
I don't like it that you can get
You're
green.
not a texture guy. You're not a
You
texture
can get a
guy.
green or pink ambrosia depending on what.
Oh
type
yeah,
of
I like the
jelly you
tricolor.
use.
Give me tricolor.
So,
Oh God.
what's your
Okay.
pick?
Yes.
Okay, so
That is disgusting.
mine
Get
would be
out of here.
sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows
Nope.
melted on the top.
This on that.
No.
Yes,
That's the one you stay away from.
I
Wait a
haven't
minute.
dissed.
So-
I haven't dissed,
Oh,
guys.
yours,
in
yours
weeks.
isn't ambrosia.
No, he's going with sweet potato pie. I'm going with ambrosia. You
He's
can diss
going
me after
sweet
that.
potato-
Sweet potato casserole.
Casserole,
Not pie.
whatevs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
You
like
know,
the
you're-
I don't like the combination of the marshmallow. I love sweet potatoes. I don't like them in that way, and so I'm dissing it.
That's disgusting.
You can do without marshmallows and just do pecans on top too.
Ooh, get that out of here.
That's a good one. Pecans on top.
I like them savory. Give me some salt, some pepper, a little butter, maybe.
Ugh.
They're sweet already. I think it's a
Kill me,
sweet.
God. Okay, now let me ask you.
You don't
Have
put
you?
raisins on that shit.
Ugh.
All right. Hey,
Raisins
the,
don't go on anything.
hey, stick a pin in it. The honorable mention is going to be sides that you cannot absolutely eat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Well, hold up.
All right,
We gotta
so
get 2
it's
gravies
my
in.
turn.
We gotta get 2 gravies in,
No.
guys. We gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
2
No.
gravies. That's the rules.
We got
man.
tomato gravy, which you can be found in New Orleans and Appalachia. It's
Okay.
like a red gravy.
Okay,
but
is
it's
this
got-
not unlike Italian's gravy? Like saying, that's pasta. That's like, that's sauce, right? Is that the same thing?
It's got onions, celery, and peppers in it.
Okay.
But you still add in the grease or oil from pork or chicken.
Ooh.
Then you stir in the flour, the onions,
She still started with
and
like a
tomato
roux.
and tomatoes. Yeah,
Oh, it's a tomato roux. Ooh.
and then
some
you
tomato paste.
can do water, milk, or both, or
Ooh,
broth.
Interesting.
That's gonna be like the Popeyes gravy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Awesome.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the second one is called the sawmill gravy.
Sawmill.
Yeah.
Okay, this has a dusting of
Listen to this. I'm going to read this directly
please.
because dusting is right. The name of this gravy likely came from its popularity in lumber camps, where workers needed to make the most of every scrap of food they could muster.
Fuck.
The original version was probably made by scraping up stuck-on meat and fat from the bottom of a skillet into a mixture of flour and milk. Modern day methods simply call for rendering and crumbling breakfast sausage.
Oh,
Great. Your quite requisite savory heft. And this is, they say, the most perfect gravy for biscuits.
I agree with that 100%. That's great. I love that sauce.
Well, speaking of biscuits and everything, that's my pick. I'm picking rolls.
Nice one.
Now, do you have
You
a specific
cannot-
type of roll, or is he just going just bread in general?
Well,
Bread
I'm
roll.
going bread in general, but I like the soft, puffy.
The
like
KFC
Hawaiian rolls,
biscuit.
like
I like
Hawaiian roll, or like
I like milk biscuits.
Well, all
Milk
bread in
biscuits.
general, but
Yeah.
like I grew up with my grandmother making these beautiful, buttery. They look
They're
like
milk
mushrooms.
biscuits, bro.
They're muffin
milk.
top.
milk
Yeah,
biscuits.
dude. Like, dude, I still
You want a yeast roll? You're
I like
talking
yeast
about
roll.
a
Yeah, yeast roll. I like yeast rolls. Yeast rolls are my favorite.
Yeah.
Bro, that KFC biscuit is.
But biscuits.
Oh, you like
too.
biscuits over rolls?
Biscuits too. I'm taking the bread.
I think that's too generic.
I'll take one to eat.
I love KFC biscuits, man.
I like that because that's a binder. Like it comes. It's like it's on every table, but they're all different, right? So like Hawaiian roll, people love Hawaiian. I love that. All right, whose turn is it now? Oh wait, 2 gravies, please.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like this one. It's shrimp gravy.
Ooh.
Shrimp and grits is the quintessential Charleston dish, but there are infinite ways to make it. One of the most popular includes a brown, bacon-backed gravy made with the lashing of Worcestershire sauce, beef stock, and fresh raw shrimp that are cooked right in.
Ew.
Spooned over a steaming bowl of grits. This is one of the greatest breakfasts a human can rightly expect to enjoy in their lifetime.
Yum. I love grits.
Shrimp gravy.
I love grits. Put that on my grits, please.
You have magic grits. It's my cousin Vinny. Go ahead.
And the next one we've talked about, it's the cream gravy.
Ooh, give me that cream gravy.
That is a Texas thing. It says cream gravy, native to Texas, deserves special citation for their love of it. It's a simple, perfect meld of leftover fat, flour, milk, or cream, and plenty of black pepper stirred together, overheat until it's thick, spooned over chicken fried steak, something akin to heaven in liquid form.
Put it over my chicken finger basket.
Yeah, Jorge, what do you got?
No, it's Chris.
All right, so I'm gonna go with
ambrosia.
And I will gladly kill it with the gun because it moves. It looks like it's alive.
Yeah, I'm dissing it.
Yeah.
Specifically, tricolor marshmallows, Cool Whip, and fruit cocktail.
That is 2 disses.
And some coconut shavings.
Jello is only good on its own.
Some
period.
walnut pieces.
Oh, it makes no sense.
Give me all the stuff y'all hate. Put some artichokes in that bitch too.
You know what? They need to put those orange like marshmallow peanuts in that thing too, just to teach you a lesson.
circus peanuts.
Yeah, the circus peanuts. That's what it looks like it goes in there.
Leftover from Halloween because nobody wants that.
Oh God. Okay. And you know what else? Some peeps. Some peeps deserve to go in that motherfucker. Oh God. Okay.
What do you got?
All right, here we go.
Wait.
Last.
Let me tell you about these 2 gravies.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, cool.
I thought they were done. There's more gravy.
Yeah, there's got 12 gravies, man.
So many gravies.
Waste not, want not. The early settlers preserved their precious rations of pork by preserving the fattiest parts in salt. So you've got the salt pork and milk gravy that can be found in New England. The tradition continues. Now listen, it's soaking strips of the pork to remove some of the salt, then rendering them in a pan and making a milk-based gravy with the drippings. Pair it with a healthy biscuit or potatoes, and you've got a hearty, if not especially heart-healthy meal.
Ooh, heart healthy, yeah, sounds like it. Yum.
Not especially heart-healthy.
No.
Yeah, that one is. That's going to be a salty beast. Sounds delicious to me. Then we've got chicken gravy.
Oh, chicken gravy.
Whisking milk, cream, and flour and seasonings into the brown bits and drippings left in a pan. This is going to be good with wings, drumsticks, and thighs, my friends. Chicken gravy. Found it.
Chicken
in the
gravy.
Alrighty. All right, mine is kind of traditional. However, it is not really. I'm going with the classic corn on the cob with mayonesa.
Dis.
Puro mexicano.
Dis.
You can't diss that. You already.
I haven't dissed anything. Dis.
Okay. All right.
You don't like corn?
I don't like corn.
Nope,
with
I
mayonnaise
can't
on
eat
that
corn.
shit.
Nope, I don't
It doesn't
like
have
corn
mayonnaise on it.
Yes, he's saying.
I don't-
Yep, he did say
Elote.
specifically elote.
Yeah.
Elote doesn't have mayonnaise.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does, bro. It's got mayonnaise, butter. It has
Yeah.
flaming hot
That's,
Cheetos.
that's what's on the. That's the bottom layer, and then you
Not the
throw,
elote I
Yes.
make.
it's the bottom layer, and then you throw all that other stuff.
Cut it. Boom, boom.
I love elote, but
Ugh, yeah.
That's the tanginess
That's not-
is that you're getting.
I make mine with cream.
All right, Dean,
You put
do we
mayonnaise
have
on a
two
hot
more
dog,
gravy?
Jorge?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Tune in next week as we continue the Thanksgiving Day Extravaganza. To be continued. Who will win 3 of a kind? Will Jorge join us for the duration of the show? Find out next week. I am Chris Bustos for Dean Myatt, Jorge Antonio Becerra, and Troy Warren. We here at the Good Podcast Network want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We'll be with you for the next 2 weeks, partying it up for Turkey Day. If you need a turkey or ham, please go ahead and go over to BigSalinasBarbecue.com and order your turkey or ham. Pair that with some great rubs and barbecue sauces for any holiday needs. Until next week. Back on Dios. If they're not laughing with you, laugh at them. Fuck. However that goes. Tune in next week, guys. We'll see you then.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.